No! I was, oh god, you missed me saying some insane shit. Maybe I'll repeat it, actually. I said, oh my god, you want to kiss me on the mouth, Mimi? You trying to kiss me on the mouth? You want to fucking make out, Mimi? Oh my god, what the fuck? Yo, yo, you want to kiss me on the fucking mouth? I mean. You know what I mean? I mean, I have a tongue piercing. I'm just saying. You know what they say about tongue piercings? I don't know what they say about tongue piercings. I've heard things though. Actually, you want to know something crazy I heard? Oh my god. I heard that there there was this guy who had a who had you're gonna see where this is going. He had dick piercings, and there was somebody who was sucking him off who had a tongue piercing. I will let you imagine what happened. Yeah. Mitha with the asexual. Fucking valid as fuck. Yeah, so that was yeah, anyway, horrific, if you will. Just a little bit of horror. God, I miss streaming. What the fuck? It's only been a week and yet it feels like it's been years. What the heckity? How does it feel like? I mean, it feels like it's been years even though it hasn't been years. It feels like it's been years, but it hasn't been. How are you doing? How are you? How are you emotionally, mentally, physically? You know? How is all of the things? I must know. See, why the fuck is my shit fucked? It says 9, but I don't think you sub 4 times at once. Although maybe you did. I don't know how this works. I've had so many problems with this widget. It's so cute, but oh my god. It's broken every time. It works properly so rarely. Like, what the... Ah, what the fuck? What the fuck? Mitha? Mitha?
VT just subscribed with Prime.
What the fuck, Mitha? What the fuckity? What the fackity? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Y'all are fucking ridiculous. I'ma fucking deck all of you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, you. Just wrap my hands around your fucking necks. I mean, I appreciate you. But also, ah, ah, it dies. You guys are so fucking ridiculous. Thank you for the subs. Sub to me? Oh shit. The subs? And now you have to update your sub goal. Lol. Yeah, what the fuck? Well, because what the fuck is going on? Because if I go to my session data, it says 2, and then if I go to my goals, it says 6. So what the fuckity is going on? Why is it wrong? Oh. What? Now it's correct? What the fuck? Maybe I have the thing wrong here. I just have my shit broken. Fucking broke to hell. Because lag. Maybe. That could, I mean, to be honest, very much could be. If I do refresh. Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck? Do I need to do... Do I need to do... Huh? Do I need to have it on... Fuck. Refresh browser when Steam becomes active? Is that what I need to do? I don't know. Remember, lag is one of the background radiations of the internet. Ain't that fucking right? Yeah. Yeah. No fucking kidding. Um, okay. I recash. Yeah, yeah, I did. I did. Look, see, it's right now. It's 6. I'm still gonna make out with all of you. The gay man is gonna make out with the femmes in his chat. Yeah. The gay man there's also autistic and doesn't like kissing. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Um, I thoughts. Oh, wait a minute. I want to share something. With the asexual lol, no for real. Can you how is the sound of the game, by the way? Ooh. What? Uh I don't know Russian. Sorry, babe. I I I don't know Russian. But hi. Hello? Oh god, now I'm scared. What if you said a slur? I need to Oh god, I need to go to Google Translate. Please don't be a slur. Please don't be a slur. I hope there's no slur in there. Fuck. It's not a slur. He decided to play a visual novel. Great. Oh! Awesome. Yeah? Uh-oh. More Russian. Please, can you okay. It would be amazing if I understand if English is not your first language. Could you please use Google Translate to type in my chat in English or French? I understand both. I just do need to understand. Come on, let's begin Barton suffering. We're gonna do that. That is the plan. Um, how do I need to type I need to type this in Russian, I guess. Please type English in this, s'il vous plaît. We need how do I Google Translate. Google Translate. Translate. Google Translate. Fuck. What is it Russian? It looks like Russian. But uh to English. Good God. C D E E. It is Russian. Okay. Uh D A B C D E E E E E E. Russian. Okay. So the game is cool. Okay. Okay, we gotta so let's see. I gotta say, please use Google Translate to type in my chat so I can understand you. How do I spell please? Please, 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 please. Hopefully this is it. Okay. First time I've had somebody who didn't know any English in here. But I mean, listen, more power to you if you're gonna enjoy this. I also don't know if that Google Translate was good. Sorry in advance. Uh, what was I gonna say? I don't know what you're saying. I can't keep doing this, honey. Throughout my shit. What? Okay, well, I can't have somebody in my chat that nobody can moderate. That's kind of a problem. Um, okay, hold on. Okay, maybe local translator app. Use a local translator app. Ba 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 ba. Uh, unfortunately, it's a problem if my moderators cannot understand someone in chat. Oh god. I don't want to have to block you. Okay, well. Ah! I don't want to block you, but baby, I might have to because I can't have somebody speaking in a language in here. Okay. Mitha, can I ask you to do me a favor, and if this person is not going to understand, like, try to communicate it to them with the Google Translate as best as you can. But I don't want to have to block them, but like we really can't have anybody in the chat that is speaking in a language that nobody here speaks because it makes it impossible to moderate. So if somebody says something slur, for example, that's kind of a problem. Um, so if you could, I would really appreciate you and love you dearly if you could please take care of that. And if they refuse, you can block them because unfortunately that is a problem. I don't want to have to do that, but I can't understand what they're saying and I can't keep stopping my stream to put my shit in Google Translate just for them every time. Um, it's kind of a problem. Okay, that's fine if you want to see the game playthrough, honey, but I cannot have you in chat then. Yeah, I see that. Um, that's okay, but Misa, if you could try to explain to them the problem. I can't. I'm gonna start playing the game, but God, I can't have somebody in here doing this, unfortunately. Okay, that's nice that you're not writing any forbidden words, but I can't guarantee that. I can't just trust you, the stranger on the internet. Yeah, no, I see that, Mitha. Let's just start the gameplay already. Uh, okay. No, 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 no. I'm gonna send this last one, and if they still don't get it, then we're just gonna have to. Like, don't make me do all this labor. I'm just trying to stream a game. I can't be doing this right now, buddy, old pal. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is. Yeah, I know you don't. I know you don't understand English or French. Oh my god. Ugh. I have too much patience, don't I? I shouldn't be doing all this. Ah. But I don't want to just. Thing is, I don't want to just block somebody because, like, I mean, they're just not understanding, you know? Uh, and, you know, like, everything is very English centric and stuff, so I want to give people an opportunity to still, like. Okay. Translator doesn't work. I'm not a fan of English centrism or your. Yeah. Here's the thing. It's not about. It's not about. Here's the main thing. It's for the sake of moderation purposes, right? So if there was an auto translate in Twitch, this wouldn't be an issue, you know? But if you can't find a. I don't know what to do about this. Need the help. What do I do? What do I do? At some point, you have to be a dick. I don't want to be a dick. Uh, let's see. Uh, bah. Just fucking doing a bunch of Russian translation over here. Don't mind me. Fucking hell. And ask me when the game starts, and I'm like, I'm telling you, I can't do that until you figure out how you're doing this, bud. Ugh. Ah. This is my last chance I'm trying to give this person. If they are like, no, let's go, I'm gonna have to just block them from messaging. Unfortunately. Because I really would like to start this game. Kind of a problem. Okay, and you're typing to me in Russian again. What? Also, that doesn't even make sense. Russia only has translations into Chinese and Belarusian? That doesn't sound real. What? Huh? Misa, does that sound right? I don't know. What the fuck? That doesn't even make sense. Because those are direct allies because Russia upset most of their other neighbors. Sure, but they don't have access to any translators of any other language from Russian to anything else? I don't know. Yeah, okay. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? Um, um, my last, my last go here. Also, don't keep telling me to fucking start the game. Nope, you're currently creating a problem. I'm trying my best not to have to block you. Okay. I don't know what we're saying to this one. A lot of effort for somebody that I'm having a feeling I might have to block. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is wasting my time because I have a feeling that you're not gonna fucking listen to me, even though I've put a lot of effort into trying to accommodate you because I really do want people to feel included and I want people that can't listen. I want to be able to make it like so that people, no matter your situation, you can still participate if you'd like to, but this is kind of a problem. That is my last message. If you can't respect that, I'm gonna have an issue, my guy. Yeah, okay, this person is not understanding. Um, it won't be right. I won't write anything bad, friend. Yep. Thank you, Mitha. I love you so much. That was a big waste of my time, even though I did everything I could. I love you deeply. Ah, that sucked. I really, dude, I was trying to help you. You did everything you could. I know, but I feel bad. I'm like, that took long enough. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. I don't know. Like the thing is, there's a couple things, right? I understand that like the internet is very Eurocentric, and I want to take into consideration like I even was like, listen, like you can. I was like, oh, you know what? Like emotes, like you can send emotes to express your emotions, like if you're not able to translate, but like I can't have people speaking like languages that I do not know in my chat. How the fuck are we gonna moderate? You know? Now, if Twitch implements like, which I would love, a auto translate for messages, then I don't care. Then cool. Then people can message in there and whatever. I just need moderators and myself to be able to, moderate. And we can't, and I can't have me or moderators expected to copy paste every message that comes through, put it in Google Translate, and then Google Translate ourselves too, I know full well the US is not the center of the world, and I hate Eurocentrism, but I'm a moderator. I follow what this rumor says in the best of my ability. Yeah, and I mean, well, here's the thing too. Like, even like, let's say this happened in your stream, Mitha. Like, are you gonna be able to stop your stream every time somebody messages something in chat that's in a different language? Stop, copy and paste it into Google Translate, translate it, and then you have to message back, and you know what I mean? Like, that's not realistic, you know? And also like for the safety, like I can't have I would have banned earlier, you have a lot of patience. Which is funny because you're still friends with people that you definitely should have got the fuck out of your life ages ago. So it's funny. We have perhaps too much patience in different places. Um, I don't know. It's just I try to be, especially with like language barriers, I try to be as understanding as I can, Um, this is true. Mm-hmm. Pot calling the kettle black. um, because I don't know. I try to make sure that I've exhausted all possibilities before I ban. It's especially if somebody didn't come out swinging, being mean. I don't want to make assumptions that they're just an asshole, you know. But this person was not listening to me, so. Uh. Anyway. Um. Game. This is a. We don't look at the fact that we've been streaming for nearly an hour. Don't mind that. We're actually gonna play the game. I've never played this before. I'm really excited. Ooh, Sir. What do we think of this name? Sir Slut? Sir Sloot? I like it. Chapter, restart, enabled. What does that mean? You'll be able to rewind to the beginning of any chapter you have completed and continue from that point. Consequences, open. You'll see the consequences of your position choices in advance. Yeah, I need to see that. This is the recommended game mode, as you'll be able to direct your character's fate in the way you want. You can change the setting and yeah, okay, so hidden. So also, what do you think? Sir Slut Brante? Choose your name carefully. Other characters will address you exactly like this. I know. Sir Slut Brante. Is that not the perfect name? I think this is quite nice, actually. If you ask me. I'm nervous. Sir Slut. You hold the fate of a single man in your hand. You will follow his life from birth to death. Your choices shall define who Sir Brante will grow up to be. You'll decide his personality, social status, and what mark he'll leave on history. With every step he takes at your behest, Sir Brante's character will change and evolve. Your decisions will close some doors for him, but open many others. Those doors? We open legs too. I hope I get to be gay in this. Oops, I clicked by mistake. Every victory will be a struggle, a path paved with bitter loss and gut-wrenching failure. Accept the tragedy. Okay. This is how you'll create a gripping and unique tale of your hero. What will become of your Sir Brante, his loved ones, and his world? It all depends on you. Sir Sloot!
The story of my life remains written on these
Oh
pages.
my god.
But my fate has always been my own. Every deed, every choice, every person I met made me what I am. Could I have taken a different path? Could I have found a different calling?
This man's voice.
Altered the very course of history? And what price would I have to pay?
Damn, that voice. Whoa, it's really loud. Maybe I need to turn that down just a little bit. Music up slightly. Just for the vibes. Your fingers are stained with ink. Your breathing grows ragged, your hands are shaking, yet the words begin appearing on the page before you one by one, clinging together to form a chronicle of your own life. Who are you? And how did you reach this end? You were born, raised, and lived your entire life in the blessed Arcanine I got it. Arcanian Empire. In this land, a man's destiny is predetermined at the moment of his birth, whether human or Arcanian nobleman, priest, or low-born commoner, all bend to the divine will of the twin gods. Interesting. And each life is not but a single cog in the universe's immeasurable machine. You know, this is a little bit of a serious game for the fact that I called him Slut. That's fine. I'm sure that won't cause us problems later. Arcanian. Yeah, I think that's about right. The memories come flooding back. They engulf you as I can't fucking read. As a merciless wave. binding together days that are thrice dead and gone. The dreams of your childhood, your adolescence, your youth spent in the capital, years of peace teeming with life, and a war drenched in blood. High ranks and lowly deeds, opulent, opulent palaces, secretive city backstreets, fields of battle, and faces, so many faces, of the people you held dear, the people who walked this road by your side. Such was your life, and now all exposed by ink erupting onto the page. With your every step, you sought to change the world as you saw fit. The choice of your upbringing, the path you carved in your youth, the fruits of your struggle, the consequences of your sacrifice, all of it led you here, to the end of your time. And every choice had a price. Now, years and years later, the crossroads of your life echo in your memory. The pain and joy inextricably intermingling. Interesting. Could you have taken a different path, chosen a different calling, found a different place in the world? You had the power to alter the very course of history. Now, on the verge of death, you struggle with doubt, seeking answers to the last and most crucial question of all. Your life, and all the paths in your life. Why did you walk this one? Did you choose your own fate, or was your life shaped by forces beyond your control? Who knows? What determines a man's destiny? Ooh. Oh, your life has always been yours to live. You made your own destiny. He met himself, the world around him. Your path was charted by you, for you, by the people, the age, and the society in which you lived. Interesting. A higher power. Your destiny was forged by a power greater than your will. There is no state. Destiny does not exist. Human life is an existence, exercise in chance. It is not governed by laws. Me this. Let's see what happens. I guess we'll start with the first one. At the end of time, you can hear death's footsteps drawing near. You square your shoulders and take a deep, full breath. You have found your final answer. What is the destiny other than a long chain of your own actions and decisions? No matter what happened in your life, you always had a choice. You lived the life you deserved. Only you can answer for it. Are you right about this? Is it all true? To learn the truth, you will have to you'll have to rerun to the very beginning, remembering every step you took along the way. On these pages, the story of a man named Slut. Slut Brante will live once more. Speaking of choices that we've made, that we have to live with, that's one that I made, that I have to live with now. This time the revolt. Interesting. Chapter 1, Childhood. Childhood, where life begins, first words, first unsteady steps. You are but a small child, learning about the world in which you were born. To you, everything is so new, so baffling, and so unforgiving. A long, trying life stretches before you, so many feats and faults, so many fateful choices to come. Yet you are already sowing the seeds of your future self. You are learning to live and survive in this world, looking for a place within it to call your own, choosing your future destiny. Who will you grow up to be? In chapters Childhood, Adolescence, and Youth, you will live through your hero's coming of age. You will shape the protagonist's personality, his qualities, and relationships. By the end of the prologue, you will determine the estate and future occupation of your hero. Only in adulthood will he start to influence the world around him and even the ultimate fate of the Empire. Who will Slut Brante grow up to be? It's your call. A slut, naturally. If I cannot make him a slut, then what are my options here? Okay, childhood. Interesting. Childhood where life begins, first words, first lessons. Oh, events that personal life of the hero that can happen in this chapter. The fencing lesson. You dare to study fencing like your father, even though you have no right to it by birth. Interesting. Beyond. A small child, you suffer your first death and rebirth. Shall I die right now? An epiphany. You experience an insight when your mother tells you about the ways of the world and the lots of its inhabitants. Nobleman's Sacrament. You challenge the sacred order and attempt to seize a noble lot. Interesting. 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 Do I want to do fencing? I mean, let's see how this happens. Personal qualities at this age to determine which choices you make. So what am I doing? So I have 0 determined. Spineless. Lovely. Inattentive. Lovely. Willpower. Oh, I have 1 willpower. Okay. Your remaining inner strength is your action. You spend it on difficult choices. Death. Have not died yet. Destiny. Screen is now available. Personality screen is now available. House of Brante screen is now available. So if I click on this, what happens? Okay, so there's nothing. Oh, that's here. Personality. Interesting. 0 years old. Ooh. Many deaths could happen. Interesting, interesting. House. Reputation. Tarnished honor. Oh. The honor of your family and your position in high society affects how nobody treats your family. Oh, so tarnished. Reputation 3. Modest position, renown, wealth. 5. Okay. Moderate means not poverty, not affluent, unity. Peace. Okay. It's how close and trusting your family is. It affects the fate of your family members. Family. Oh. Slut. Yes. Then Stefan, my brother. Okay, he has 1 indifference. Sister. My half-sister. Okay. Lowborn. Interesting. Lydia, lowborn. Nobleman of the Montel. And then grandfather. Woman of the Montel. Indifferent. Sympathy. So she's sympathetic to me. He's sympathetic to me. Indifferent. Yeah, she's fucking dead. Okay, and he's indifferent. Year 1118. Settings. Okay. So now what do I do? Oh, I go back here. Okay. House, yes. Okay, those are the things. So, we'll unlock chapter adolescence. Okay. And then adolescence. Okay, peace times, and we'll unlock chapter the revolts. Interesting. Okay. Begin chapter. Okay, so we haven't actually started yet. Oh my god. I'm nervous. Oh shit. Make it into the world. Birth. Oh, I thought this was the death one. I was like, did I just fucking die? I love how this implies your parents made the decision to name you Slime. You're so right. I didn't even think about that. It's so good though. I love it. At first there was nothing. No time, no sensation, nothing but darkness and void. But then a will breathed life into nothingness. Matter and spirit were set in motion. History began its march. Get that fucking baby away from me. It was your turn to enter this world. Your first memory. You're lying on your back, blinded by a bright white light. You are not alone. Above you tower the colossal figures of those who created you. You are a part of them. They are a part of you. Between you and them is an inexplicable connection, a strong, unbreakable link. They will always watch over you and guard you, protect you. It hurts to breathe. You let out a pain in the form of a desperate scream. Your creators extend their hand towards you. There are 2 of them. The ones who made your form from their own selves and brought you into this world. They are united. Yet as they lean closer, you begin to see how different they are. You can already feel their differences within you, struggling against each other. Oh. The first figure is soft and empathetic, wise and merciful. The love that emanates from you wraps your head to toe in an invisible blanket. The warmth forms everything. The second figure is strong and powerful, commanding, noble, is harsh but fair, a beacon of guidance, a force of protection, a merciless punishment for every misdeed. Yet there is also a third figure. It is like a shadow, barely seen behind them, yet already pulsing with an unbreakable will to live. It is the very will to live that is now growing even stronger within you. Okay, first choices I get to make. Okay, a soft, open palm, a strong closed fist, a lingering distant shadow. You struggle to loosen the swaddling cloth wrapped around you and extend a tiny hand to the world. Reach out to the palm, reach out to the fist, smile at the shadow. Interesting. So this will tell you determination, willpower, or reach out to the palm. Perception. Reach out to the fist. Determination. Reach out to the shadow. Willpower. I like willpower. Not the shadow. Yeah, willpower. Your first smile appears on your face, awkward yet genuine. Your mother and father exchange looks and start talking. You know no words yet. All you hear is a sequence of booming sounds. The stranger behind them has no need for words. The stranger's look is all it takes for you to feel the will to live and act that now burns within you. Full of power. Whoa, that's crazy. I got +10 from that. Your remaining inner strength and readiness for action is spent on all different choices. The shadow brings a finger to its lips as if to say, there, baby, don't cry. This is our secret. And then the shadow melts into the light. Birth. Your life in this world begins. How will you live it? Let's find out. It's really year by year. Okay. Ooh. As the days go by, you learn to tell your parents apart. You recognize father by his heavy breath and strong, cold hands. He visits you rarely. Oh, there. Little slut, Brent. Little slut. Little slut. Why this is such a serious game, but I've done this. Little slut, Brent. Can you imagine? Oh god. Mother's tender voice, however, follows you day and night. Lydia, you've grown so quickly, my child. There are 2 more children in the family named Stefan. Meet my brothers, Stefan and Gloria, and my name is Slut. Gloria sings songs to you. She often dresses you in tight clothing and gently holds your hands as you learn to take your first steps. That's cute. Stefan likes to sweep you up and pinch you and toss you in the air. Aw, good relationship with the siblings. Cute. Oh, look, this is your brother and sister. Yeah, you're my little brother. We're gonna play together. And I'll always be in charge. Because you were born a commoner. Never mind, this guy sucks. So what is with that mug? Be quiet, you. He doesn't understand yet. Come on, baby slut. Ah, crazy! That's crazy! That's crazy! Fuck, that's crazy! Oh, baby slut, let's go play in the yard. Oh, I have made decisions that I am immediately regretting. Fuck. Oh my god. It's hot outside. You grip your brother's hand with one hand and your sister's with the other with another as they help you walk down the giant stone stairs. Then you sit on the ground and start exploring the sparse blades of grass. I can't believe naming him slut is really I've done some things now. Fuck. You grasp your fingers, it tickles. In the sky far above and away from you is a gigantic pillar. A perfect what the fuck? Straight stick made of light. It's so bright it hurts you. Okay. Why are you staring at the shining pillar? It's not going anywhere, you know. Hey, I want to play hide and seek. It's just a little baby. How's he gonna play? Then you hide him and I'll try to find both of you. Okay then. You had no idea what they were talking about, but you support them with happy cooing. This is strange, but so exciting. Stefan and Gloria glance at each other. Then, your brother walks to a big tree, closes his eyes, and starts shouting something. Gloria takes your hand and walks you through the yard. Your sister takes you behind some thick bushes by a tall wall. The light from that light stick on the horizon barely reaches here. You can't see home from this place. The ground is crawling with tiny black bugs. Gloria sits you down on the ground and puts a finger to her mouth for some reason, and then she's gone. Fuck. He's gonna fucking die. You no longer hear Stefan's footsteps. Gloria's nowhere to be seen. You feel colder. The bugs are no fun to play with. You've been sitting here for a long time, completely alone. Nobody checks on you. Did they forget about you? Did they abandon you here? Willpower. Yeah. You take a deep breath and start bawling. This is the loudest you have ever cried. It's a cry for sheer terror and the cry of a boy wanting to be found, a boy whose brother and sister hurt his feelings when they left him alone. You hear brisk steps, then the leaves and twigs rustle, and parting. Mother leans over you. So that's where they took you. Your tears dry the moment you see her. You greet her with glee. There is no reason to be afraid anymore. Mother picks you up, puts you on her chest, and pats you on the head. Your brother and sister stand behind her, clearly feeling guilty. Gloria is in tears, just like you. Stefan keeps staring at his feet. My willpower is up. You hug Mother tightly. She is here now. Look at that. I'm doing great. I have no idea if this is gonna fucking kill me anyway, but we'll see. Another memory. You're still a little child, but you can already talk and run around on your own. Today is out of the ordinary. Father is busy around the house, giving orders to the servants. Throughout the day, the kitchen has been abuzz with work, and there are solemn, gloomy preparations and candles being lit. Even your older brother Stefan is quiet today. Mother takes your hand and brings you to your sister Gloria. My son, today is the great descent. We honor the day when the twin gods descended to us. We must spend this day in reverence to the gods. You're too young to understand, so just do everything your sister says for now. Gloria takes you to the playroom. There are no toys here, no chairs. Even the carpet has been taken away. There's nothing there but a bare wooden floor. What the fuck is about to happen? Gloria, today we're not allowed to go to any other rooms, and we'll be eating nothing but gruel and stale bread. On the day of the Great Descent, everyone must be where they belong. What the fuck is going on? It is quiet, unusually so. Muffled voices from beyond the door are all you can hear. You are sitting on the cold floor, confused, with no idea what to do. Then you hear your sister's voice, a lonely sound in the empty room. It is a little song that Mother taught her. You'll hold your breath as you listen to it. When the twins came down to earth, they brought lots of every birth. Let us count them. 1, 2, 3. The twins made them for you and me. Nobles rule and bravely fight. They protect us with their might. Priests work hard to understand, guide us by the twins' commands. Common people work and toil, always patient, never spoiled. Oh, an ad's about to play, and I have to pee. But this is cute. Even though this is a little bit creepy. I'm interested in learning more about the lore of this. Like the gods and stuff. The ad hasn't started yet, so I'm gonna keep reading it until the ad starts. Live your lot where you were born to the day you pass on. Know your lot and know the prayer for the twins see everywhere. Terrifying. You are transfixed by the tune. Gloria notices your gaze and smile creeps across her face. You like the rhyme, don't you? I have made choices. I have made some interesting choices, I'll tell you that. Do you know what it's all about? I mean, I have no idea what the fuck's going on. Oh, okay. Now an ad's playing. I really have to fucking pee. So, I will be right back. Be back soon, wherever my be back soon screen is. There we go. I was muted. Shit. God. You know the worst part is I thought I clicked it? No, I didn't. No, I fucking didn't. You know what I need to do? What I need to do, actually, because I need to not have to mute every time. If I go to... You're gonna bear with me while I do some bullshit. One sec. If I go to my starting soon... And then if I go back here, let's see if you can hear me just fine now. I figured it out. I'm a fucking genius. Okay. Lovely. I did the thing, so now I shouldn't have to mute every time I go put myself on my BRB screen. Or wait. Yeah, okay. It's all yeah. We're all good. Oh, wait a minute. Huh? What the fuck is going on? Can you hear my audio? You can. Huh? But I can't see it. What the fuck? Sound rewards, game capture, audio application. Oh, no, I do see it now. Wait a minute. If I do... Okay. We're fine, actually. Figured it out. No worries. Also, my pupper is whining at my door. Sorry for fucking around. BRB, one sec. You done whining? Hello? Mr. Obama? Hello? There we go. Okay. Okay. Getting cozy, back and cozy again. Okay, here we go. Back into game. Well, let's see. Okay, where were we at? Look, there are 3 lots. They were brought to us by the twins, and they descended to us from the shining pillar. Remember that pillar of light on the horizon? That's it. You can see the shining pillar anytime from anywhere in the world. If you follow your lot as you live, you'll reach the peak of the pillar, and if you don't, you'll get eternal torment at the foot. You and I are lowborn. Mom is a commoner too. So the lot for you and me is to suffer and be patient and work hard, understand? The priests and the nobles have other lots. The nobles fight and rule over everybody. The priests, well, I'm not really sure what they do, but I guess they talk to the twins and then teach everybody. Gloria stares at you intently. Oh god. Did you see it, silly? Then she shakes her head and keeps singing the song. Over and over again. Her voice transfixes you, drawing you in. The room starts to glow like the sky. From this light emerges 2 figures you have known ever since the moment of your birth. One of them embraces your sister's shoulders. The other stands guard behind her. You watch this happening before your very eyes, unable to turn away. Gloria is swaying to the song, unaware of what is happening. She sings the final verse once more. You know your lot and know the prayer. You feel compelled by this divine sight to express yourself somehow. You feel words condensing within you from the light. But what will these words be? Finish the song properly. Perception. You and your sister finish the song the same way you heard it. Shout words of your own instead of the last line of the song. Ooh. Should I rebel? I think I will. You know your lot and the prayer. The lots are lies told everywhere. You shout these words, but you have no idea how they came to you. The shining pair stands behind her, turned to look at you. You can feel their gaze pierce you from the top to bottom. The moment passes, they melt into the dim light coming from the window. Now Gloria is staring at you. You see disappointment in her eyes. Slut! This is not the way the song ends. Why did you ruin it? You shrug. Quite pleased with your cleverness. Determination. +1. Still spineless, but perhaps I will become active, resolute, and adamant in the future. Year 1121. You are starting to understand more and more of what the adults say. Your family is an unusual one. Your father is a nobleman, but not by birth. This is a title earned through great service, but your mother is a low-born woman, a commoner. Because of this, you were born a commoner, but father says you may yet come unto nobility. You learn to read at an early age. Together with mother, you read and learn by heart the many poems about the divine twins, the twin gods who reside upon the shining pillar. Your mother calls these poems prayers. Listen, with who I am, we're gonna rebel against the gods. Naturally, I mean. Again and again, you try to discern the shapes of the gods in the stripe of holy light that shines in the sky all day and night. The light is too blinding to gaze upon. The greatest joy of all is when the stairs are no longer an insurmountable obstacle. Now you can climb and even jump from step to step. Father urges you to be more careful and avoid climbing too high. But even though you keep falling, you never stop being curious about the world around you. Your older brother Stefan now spends less and less time playing with Gloria and you. Playing with commoners is beneath a noble to be, he says. So Gloria calls him names and Stefan pulls her pigtails. One fine evening, Father gathers you all in the sitting room with an announcement. You'll have another little brother or sister soon. Gloria asks him to bring home a little sister. Another brother would be too much. Stefan gets frustrated. There are too many little siblings getting in his way as it is. Soon you'll be an older brother, too. And it doesn't really matter who the youngest will be, a boy or a girl. You will love them the most. When father comes back from his trip, he reads his adult books aloud for you. You find these stories of wars, generals, and rebellions quite enchanting, and father approves of your fascination. Study hard, and maybe one day you'll be a noble of the mantle and earn your sword. But first, you need to grow up. Growing up, the concept is as terrifying as it is alluring. Oh. Oh God. You keep staring at the carpet under your feet. You're both ashamed and proud, and it feels odd. A scratching on your hands stings a little. Stefan is standing next to you, sniffling from pain. Your brother was training in the yard with a wooden sword. You wanted to play with him, but he ended up getting angry and throwing the sword at you. The stick hit you in the shoulder. You picked it up and hit him with it. Naturally. You see Mother's shoes walking to and fro on the carpet. You do not want to look up. You would rather not see her angry. She's not as gentle to you these days. Why did you hurt Stefan, slut? You stammer out an explanation. He hit you first. You just hit him back. How dare you pester me like this, like that? When I grow up, I'm gonna hit you with a real sword. Mother shushes you both and speaks to you again. Her voice is stern, and yet you can still feel her concern for you. Even if Stefan hits you, you cannot hit him back. You are my son, and I was born a commoner. Our lot is to suffer. Fucking hell. But your brother was born from a noble father and noble mother. His sacrament is coming soon, and then he'll rule over the likes of us. What the fuck? If you hurt a noble, you must be punished. That is your lot. And the sooner you learn it, the better off your entire family will be. I'm gonna fucking kill him. Not our main character. I'm gonna kill his brother. That bitch is gonna die. And Stefan looks at you in triumph. You look at Mother in fear, not sure what to do now. No. Deny your guilt. Determination. Personality. You continue to insist that you are not guilty and will not be punished no matter what. You demand that Mother explain why things are like this. Yeah, I think that makes sense. You start asking questions. Why were you born a commoner? If your father is noble? If you have your father's name, why can't you have his lot? And why can't you choose a lot for yourself if you don't like the one you have? Mother is stunned by all the questions you are peppering her with. Don't you dare ask me about that, slut. I'll violate my lot. I'll violate my lot if I start explaining it all to you. I'm a commoner, not a priest. Interesting. You are flogged in front of your entire family. The pain burns on your skin again and again. Tears keep rolling down your cheeks. It feels like punishment will never end. It hurts to walk when you are finally let go. You slowly climb to the stairs and walk to your room. You sit up on your bed. The teachings of Estetius Volume 2. You're so dry now you begin to read, slowly making your way through the different words. Every death of the body brings the soul even closer to the twin's judgment. And when the body dieth a true death, the soul soareth to the shining pillar. The twin gods do judge every soul, and their judgment is stern and unforgiving. He who followeth his lot in life and birth shall melt in bliss atop the peak of the shining pillar. The words confuse and elude you, instilling fear and awe. You'll read this mysterious book again and again as you grow up. Interesting. Interesting. Fascinating. Mother mostly stays in her chambers now. With each passing day, she grows heavier, and her features grow rounder. It gets difficult for her to walk, but she still smiles all the time. One day she takes your hand and puts them on her big belly, and you feel a movement deep inside her. You will have another brother or sister soon. Gloria takes you on walks to the yard now. You explore the yard together, and under the evening light of the pillar, and she sings you songs and tells you amazing stories. Hey, slut. Do you want to hear a rhyme? I wrote it myself. There's even a bit about you. Don't tell anyone, okay? Writing poems and songs is only for nobles. If mommy hears about it, I'll get flogged. Remember how you got flogged for hitting Stefan? My judgment is my second father. In the past, I had another. Mother says the twins are great. She says we should not fight our fate. Brother loves to jump around. Please don't fall down on the ground. See, I write a little rhyme. Please don't tell them it is mine. But today your sister is nowhere to be seen. She promised to take you to the old pond and show you the red frogs that live there. Then she vanished. The servants join you in your search. Even Mother leaves her chambers when she hears the commotion. Finally, you find Gloria in the far corner of the garden. She's holding a quill and sheet of paper covered in poetry. Mother becomes angry the moment she sees it. She looks through the poetry and her face grows dark with rage. Gloria is standing before her, wringing her hands and looking for an opportunity to run, but there seems to be no escape. What's this nonsense, Gloria? We talked about this. You were told to take care of your little brother. You're absolutely not allowed to entertain yourself with these writings. I can decide that for myself, Mom. No, you cannot. It has already been decided by the gods. And he's not a little brother anymore. He doesn't need a nanny, and I need some time alone to think for myself. I'm not hurting anyone. Okay, I'm gonna bow out. Have fun, y'all. Okie dokie. If you're going to sleep, have good hello? Have good rest. You are a commoner and a future wife. It is time to learn how to properly care for children. How distasteful. Former father kept me in. Huh? Thank you. No problem. Had your disgraceful former father kept me in his house, you could have been born a noble, but that is not our fate. And you are absolutely forbidden from ever spoiling paper and wasting ink again. Mother grabs Gloria, firm by the hand. I don't have enough perception. I want to do that, but I can't. I need higher perception. Shit. Mother grabs Gloria firmly by the hand and takes you both to the house. The scribbled sheets line the fireplace. Gloria stops violently. You are by their seat, unsure of how to act. I want to do this one. Let me do this one! I mean, I like the sister, so I'm gonna do this one. Comfort her. Mother leaves, and the last of your sister's poetry burns away in the fireplace. You walk up to your crying sister and take her by the hand. No, this is her fault, you say. Mother did was wrong and far too harsh. Gloria sniffles before speaking. But I did leave you alone. You're not mad at me, really? You nod in reassurance. Gloria embraces you. Slut, you're the best little brother in the world. Oh. God. The two of you make a little deal. She promised to tell you when she wants to be alone, and you promise to protect her and her secrets always. Aww. Oh, so cute. The illegitimate daughter of your mother, Lydia, she has never met her real father. Her position in the family is precarious. Robert Brandon has never acknowledged her as his own daughter. Your sister is a dreamer. She often has her head in the clouds and can act reckless at times. I love her. She's great. Yeah, my willpower went down, but I'm still full of power. Nonetheless. Mother is in her armchair knitting woolen jackets, pants, socks for the little ones. The baby will need to be kept warm, she says. Father spends less time at home now. Mother says he's very busy with his important job. He's a judge, after all. Do you decide to ask Mother about Stefan and Gloria? How come they're brother and sister to you, but not siblings to each other? Well, my dear, I didn't give birth to Stefan, you see. He's the son of another mother, and Gloria is the daughter of another father. Come now, don't knit your bow like that. You'll understand when you're older. Knit your brow. Hello. How is that even possible? You're all family, are you not? Several days later, Mother calls Stefan and Gloria to the sitting room. You sneak in after them. At first, Mother gets angry and asks you to leave, but then she relents. You are told to sit still, be quiet, and remember every word you hear. Oh god. When you enter the temple, bow to the twins. First, the elder on the right, and then to the younger one on the left. Stefan, you're a nobleman to be, so walk along the side paved with marble, where the benches are. Gloria, you walk along the sharp side. When you're there, you must get down on your knees, each on your own side. Stefan kisses the sword. Gloria, my daughter, they will strike you with the lash. Don't be afraid of it. Resign yourself to the suffering it brings. It is the blessing of your lot. Fucking hell. Gloria doesn't like the idea of the lash. There's a tense feeling in your chest as well. You were told to remember this. Will the lash strike you too one day? On the next day, they take your brother and sister to the temple. You run towards them when they finally come back. The back of Gloria's dress is soaked. Holy shit, soaked with blood. She's hunched a bit, sobbing quietly. Stefan is putting on airs, acting prouder than ever. Nothing else looks different about them. It's like all is the same, and yet everything's changed. Jesus. Each of them has accepted their lot. Interesting indifference. I mean, I didn't do anything for that one. Unity, disagreement. Represents how close and trusting your family is. It affects the fate of your family. Brother and sister sacrament. Your siblings define Gloria with their first sacrament at the temple. A baby! You eye the little bundle in your father's arms with curiosity. Behind the many layers of swaddled cloth is your newborn baby brother. Mother is glowing and smiling with joy. Stefan and Gloria are close here. Excited. Are also here. Excited. You promise yourself you're going to be the best big brother in the world. You'll never hit them. Oh no. Two of you will play together, and tease Stefan together, and help Mother together, and go on so many adventures together. It feels so strange to be an older brother. Just the other day, you were the youngest in the family, but everything's different now. Your parents name your little brother Nathan, and Mother spends day and night by his side. And Nathan cries all the time, day and night. Mother barely gets any sleep. She is so worn out, she starts forgetting things. Like today, for instance, she forgot her knitting in the armchair in the sitting room. You better bring it back to her as soon as possible. Yeah. You run your mother's bedroom, but you miss her smile so much. You walk in without saying hello and give her the knitting, but instead of gratitude, you get an ice-cold, exhausted stare. Nathan's also there screaming all the time. Go away, Slut! You're bothering me! She spits these words out through her teeth. You look at the bawling newborn. She can't even get a minute of respite. Oh, what a beautiful family. Gloria, Stefan, Nathan, and Slut. I know. I'm like... I knew I wasn't entirely sure how much they were going to use that name, but good God, they're using it a lot. And I've certainly made my choice with that one. Enough already. Where are you going to stop? I just want some peace and quiet. She's gonna kill this baby. Mother leaps across the room and stares shakingly through the malice in her eyes. His cries get even louder. She looks so tired from his never-ending screams. She seems to be within an inch of smashing him against the wall. Somebody has to do something. You're scared of your mother right now, but your fear for Nathan's life is much more. I'm gonna save Nathan. Let's see if I can. Redirect anger to yourself. Determination will go up. Perception. It would bring up unity, but I don't have enough. What would I need? Condition is not met. Lydia. I don't have a good enough relationship with Lydia. So that will Nathan Brute. Determination. Interesting. So I don't know. I'm just thinking stats. So I'm like, I think perception. Probably perception go up. You went away your 5-star and slam a plea for help. Yeah, I can immediately run back with you. Hmm. He barges into Mother's chambers and embraces her and baby Nathan with all his might and love. She screams at him first, crying how she is tired of everyone. He whispers something in response, then takes Nathan from her, and she should lie down and rest. Then, suddenly, Nathan stops crying. Mother looks around and sees you standing next to father. My son, please forgive me. I am so sorry you had to see this. Thank you for going to your father for help. The twins know I didn't want her. Okay. Mother's face is covered in tears. Everything will be alright now. Father tells you. You can go. You leave in quiet joy as Mother calms down and Nathan falls asleep. Father won't let anything bad happen. Interesting. This is an odd game. It is. But it's... I'm having fun. Your younger brother Nathan is born. You wake up father's touch on your shoulder. He's finally back home after a long trip. Slut. Today is your special day. The day when you begin your studies. Now teachers will be coming to our home to teach you, and you must do everything they say. Be diligent in your studies, and you will grow closer to the nobleman's lot. And since you must remember this day, a present is in order. Lydia, get our little school boy dressed. I'm taking him to the market district. Ooh. Steven wants to come with you, too. The father shushes him sternly. This is your day. Your elder brother is hurt to hear this, but stays quiet. Good. Fuck that guy. An open carriage takes the two of you through the dusty, noisy city streets. Pleasant wind tussling your hair. Your city is called... and I can't fucking read. Anizote. But you already know. It's one of the largest cities in the entire empire. There's a big shadow on the street. It comes from the white foliage and enormous trees that spread its branches all over the city. My son, did you know that the silver tree grew from the blood of our gods, own disciples? It has been growing here for hundreds of years, right in our city. It cannot be damaged or burned. Not even the clergy know why. The carriage comes to a halt by a small shop next to City Square. You run there and freeze by the stalls in excitement. The shop is packed with dolls and figurines and toys. You've never seen so many at once before. Have you chosen your present yet? Father asks. You have. You want the Holy Order set, which includes several figurines of the Empire's greatest warriors of all time. You rattle off everything you know about the Holy Order. They were the ones who aided the Empire's own forces in seizing the province of Margra and storming our city. That's how we joined the Empire. Father nods in approval. Very well. War isn't your lot for now, but maybe these toy soldiers will teach you to think like a general. We will lead them into battle and study military strategy. Go ahead, take your present. Having said this, Father turns away to examine the books. You run onto the box of toy soldiers, delirious with excitement. There's a fancy-dressed boy in your way. He's about to take your warriors himself. He elbows you aside, reaches for the box. Anger overcomes you and you push him from behind. Your opponent falls to the floor. The rich boy screams out so loudly everyone in the shop hears it. He hit me, he hit me. A tall tower of a man looms over you. This is the boy's father. And you feel your own father's hands on your shoulder. What happened? Am I about to lie? You press against father, your mind more at ease now. He will protect you. Yes. You shove the boy to the floor in front of everyone. They tried to take your present for himself. Father turns you around to face him when he hears these words. Is this true? Slut. Did you strike the son of a nobleman? Interesting. Should I lie? Determination. You tell your father you repaid the impudent boy in kind. Step between the adults and say that it was all your fault. You quietly say that it was an accident. Yeah. This will be interesting. Oh god. It isn't fair to blame you without letting you speak too. You didn't want to shove that stupid boy. He was the one who shoved you first. The angry nobleman, the boy's father, will not let you finish. Nobody cares a whit for your so-called truth, little lowborn. The law is the law, and your punishment is due. Your father nods in agreement to these words, no matter how sad they make him. Lead you to a noble's son, blah blah blah, I can't fucking read. They lead you and a nobleman's son out of the shop. You are told to bow to him and show humility. A bad feeling sends shivers down your spine. With a satisfied grin on his face, the boy swings his arm and slaps your cheek. He strikes you again and again. Enough, he got what he deserved. We're leaving. Get out of our way. Your head is swimming from the heavy blows. You return to your senses, back in your bed with servants treating your face. Your father stays by your side all day. The morning after, you find a little box on your bed with the tin soldiers of old inside. You paid dearly for your stubbornness. No longer spineless, though. Which is good. Year 6. Today, Father ordered the dinner table to be brought out in the yard. For the first time in months, he's home, outside of the confines of his always locked study. He spent the entire day playing with Nathan and you, discussing various matters with Stefan, now an adolescent, and walking in the garden, and now at dinner under the open sky. Your entire family gathers together, with Father at the head of the table. Smiling, he asks each of you about your studies. Nathan climbs up on his knees and recites a counting rhyme in a funny, sing-song voice. Stefan mentions that his fencing teacher praised his accomplishments. You raises from the table together with the father, and shows a skill in a practice duel. Next comes Gloria's turn. She stands on her chair and recites a lengthy prayer by heart. Mother showers your sister with praise. Father chuckles quietly, hiding a smile in his mustache. When your turn comes, you recite all the ranks in the Legion, from common soldier to high command. Stefan listens to you with a skeptical look on his face. Night slowly falls, but the servant ensures that the yard is well illuminated. You don't feel cold in the dusk tonight. You feel good. It's so important. All of you are All of you are finally together, sitting at the same table. No fighting, just smiles. No argument, just pleasant small talk. Then a servant approaches Father with a letter in his hand. He reads it in the dim light, and each line gradually washes a smile off Father's face until a stone-cold mask remains. Mother looks at Father with an unspoken question in her eyes. Gregory Brennett is coming back to Anzit. He is the head of our family. My father. Oh. Good God. Grandfather's return. Grandfather Gregory Brennett returns to the family home. The capital. Uh-oh, this is gonna be interesting. Ever since the news of Grandfather's impending arrival, there has not been a single day when your house has not... Oh. Thanks for the hydrate, Mimi. Ever since the news of your grandfather's impending arrival, there's not been a single day where your house has not been cleared or decorated. Your parents anxiously make sure everything is in order. They tell you to wash your face and hands after walks, and scold you for leaving books on the floor. They tell Gloria she will be flogged if she's ever seen hiding in the attic. They make Stefan stay in his room. Even baby Nathan gets in trouble. Everyone is on edge. Then one day, Grandfather arrives. It is a grim day, so hot your neck is sticky with sweat. Father, Mother, Stefan, Gloria, you, and Nathan, the entire Brante family, stands on the porch in front of the house. The house servants line up behind you. The carriage arrives, and out steps a tall, gaunt old man with a heavy walking stick and heavier canes. You cringe instinctively. Good health to you, Father. Children, greet your grandfather as you've been taught. Still trying to look like a real nobleman, are you? You can't fool me, Robert. I was the first of the Brante family to be ennobled by the mantle, and I am the only one who remembers how to bear this burden properly. Alright, suck a fucking bag. I live honorably by my lot. Your marriage, that low-born wench, cuts us off from ever becoming nobles of the sword. My progeny could have been born bearing noble blood. Father, I beg you, this is not the place. Grandfather eyes him with scorn and walks into the house, the entire family following close behind him. I've been away far too long. The entire house is a mess. This is an insult. How can you live in such a pigsty, Robert? The servants have grown far too lazy, all thanks to your commoner of a wife. I warned you, did I not? And yet, you did as you saw fit. And the children, what do they know of tradition or honor? They're being raised in a virtuous family, Father. And now you're speaking like a lowborn who's content to live in humility. Twins willing, now I am here. This will not happen again. I am taking your oldest son to the capital. I see you cannot provide Stefan with a proper education, so I'll correct your mistake. Your brother's fate has been decided just like that. Father does not object. He orders the servants to prepare Stefan for the journey. Stefan freezes in place, glancing at grandfather and father again and again. The letter puts a hand on your shoulder. Reassuringly, grandfather's lips are tight-lined, white with contempt. The house is examined, room after room. Everything grandfather sees is showered with scorn. He scoffs at a crease on the blanket in Nathan's crib in mother's bedroom. He mocks Gloria's knitting in her room. The door to your room is next. What is this, Robert? Tin soldiers in your youngest son's room? He was born a commoner. You won't have him daydreaming of battle. Grandfather seizes the box containing the tin. Warriors of the Holy. Holy shit. Deaths? It'll fucking kill me? Do you see this? It says deaths. It'll fucking kill me. Although, I kind of want to do it anyway. Is it worth dying for? Kinda. A worthy sacrifice. Mimi, you're a fucking menace. Burst into tears. Rescue Tin words. I need higher determination for that. Watch them melt helplessly. Willpower and perception. Yeah, I can't. Condition of not met. Personality. Perception. Alright. This is gonna be bad. I'm gonna fucking die. Overwhelmed by helpless rage, you run into your grandfather and kick him in the leg with all the strength you can muster, yet he's immovable. The next thing you see is him leaning, towering over you menacingly, his heavy walking stick in hand. He's gonna fucking kill me. No-born scum, how dare you raise a hand to me? Oh, the blow hits home. The handle of the walking stick is as heavy as a rock. You are dazed, robbed of both hearing and sight. Down comes another blow, a sharp plane spits your head, then darkness, gambit. Your hand twitches against your will. Then again and again, like it's trying to catch a flying butterfly. Then you fall into the primordial void. The void takes away a part of you, one of the lives you were given to live. It will never return. There is pain, desperation, and a sense of loss. Nothing can be done now. I should have aimed at the balls. Unfortunately, I can't pick where I aim. You fall into a pain and embraces you like a soft feather bed. You feel light, free. There are no restraints. It's a warm glow that envelops you in a secure embrace. The waves carry you. The touch is soft. I can't fucking read. They delicate and shroud what was once your body, feeling unlike anything you've ever experienced before. Something absolute and complete. Touch something greater. Reason behind everything. Reason for your very existence. You were sculpted from this light. It is the first thing you ever felt, a boundless and sincere unity of the divine. Verse. Your beginning, as we spark, cast light, direction. Reading hard. I'm gonna just read these. must exist for you, just like you. They know this, and they love you. You'll never be alone. You're part of them, part of your family, part of the universe. Twin gods will never leave you. They watch over you. That's just the best part. If you last better than 2 days, turn to light. Float on the top of silver tree spring. Get to a silver tree, the heavier you become. Others draw you down with its trunk, but you do not wish to part the softness. The dove. Others still watching, he nods. You know, should be good. Come, you must return to the world now. As you tumble down towards your body, you comprehend the true meaning of the lesser death, the divine love that has been revealed to you. Love exists not only in the heart hereafter, it is present in the entire design of the twins. It is the origin of life in this world. What is the manifestation of this love in your mortal life? By creating the Empire, the twin gods cared for all living creatures. The Empire is the only thing that gives us place in the world and connection to others. As an enormous family, made people by the gods' love. The gods give you a clear mission in the world, thus gifting you your very being. This is a manifestation of the love in you. Loved always lives kindred blood. You share the miracle of life and the universe with your kin. Your family is what you are given upon being born and what you leave behind when you depart. You do not find the answer you seek. Interesting. Yourself. What could be strong manifestation of love than your very existence, your every emotion, even thought. Every action exists by virtue of the love from which the twin gods created you. Pause. Love the gods have for you is so great that they allow you to change the world they have created. To influence it with your deeds. Whatever your mission is a proof of the twin gods' love for you. Interesting. I like this one. A sudden comprehension of the love. The entire world fades. So finished. Again, the sensation of your flesh is heavy and unwielding. It lacks the lightness, the light. It is a burden. It is smothering you. You gasp for air, your chest expands painfully, you feel as though your lungs are about to burst. The stagnant odor of the crypt fills them, revolting, but it's real. Did I just come back to life? Am I a fucking zombie? You are back. Holy shit, this game has taken a turn. When you smell a sickly, moist smell, you feel dampness all around you. You come back to your senses in the gloom of the family crypt, lying flat on the stone slab. Your parents are on their way to the crypt right now. You hear their muffled voices. They're arguing, and, against all rules, Mother will not agree with Father. Why would Sir Gregor do this? He just took one of our child's lives. Lydia, my father's our family's head. The boy raised a hand to him. There was nothing we could do, and Father did admit that he was too hard on him. Of course he killed him. Please do not anger Sir Gregor. You need to accept this. It will never happen to any of our children ever again. Their voices grow quiet as they lean over you. You lean on your elbows to try and get up from the stone. Mother gingerly wraps her cloak over your naked body as you shiver from the cold. My son, your first death come far too soon. I know it may be difficult to realize what happened, but know this. The twin gods are ever merciful. You're a child, and your time to leave from the hereafter has not yet come. You will return here by the gods twice more, but do not tempt fate again, and never ever defy those who can easily take your life. Slut. Jesus Christ. You've angered your grandfather greatly. Do not stand in Sir Gregor's way ever again, and he will never hurt you again. For now, just stay away from him. Father stays a step away from you, not saying a word. When Mother finishes talking, he picks you up and carries you outside. Together, your parents take you from the family crypt. So death isn't death in this world? What the fuck? On your way out of the crypt, take a moment to touch your head. It's perfectly fine. There's no sign of the blow. Back home, grandfather's still walking through the house, examining the rooms. You can see that Stefan and Glory are disturbed by what just happened. Nathan starts crying when he sees you. The playroom still reeks of burnt paint. What the fuck? There is something new about you now. A pitch black stripe on your left arm. It's like a strange bit of dirt at first, but it will not wash off. It will be like that forever, Mother explains. That's all she will say for it. What? My determination and perception went up. I've died once. I can die 3 times. What the fuck? There was something new. What? Interesting. Event has happened. Conditions suffer your first death. As a small child, you suffer your first death, rebirth. Oh, fascinating. Soon, grandfather leaves. Your elder brother Stefan goes with him. From that day on, father's hire teachers tend to you alone. They bore you with monotonous lectures on writing, counting, and the way of life in the blessed Arkan Empire. You often distract yourself from their instruction by playing with your younger brother Nathan. Your home grows quiet without your elder brother, too quiet. Weeks later, your family receives a letter from Stefan. Grandfather has sent him to a boarding school for nobles. He is now studying hard in preparation for his service as a noble. The rules here are way too strict. You can't even sneeze without a teacher's permission. But in studying with my peers, we're learning how to live as nobles in a noble society. We're also learning the art of swordplay. That's my favorite part. With Stefan now at the boarding school, grandfather arrives once more. This time to live in your home. He killed me, but okay. Grandfather arrives once more. The only good thing is that he often has urgent business in Esternia. I'm gonna kill this man, the capital of the empire, and has to travel there. One day you ask mother where he lives before. He lived before in Eterna, she says, but now his place is here. Each time grandfather returns, he gives the servants new orders. Your home is now always busy with repairs. The servants are redecorating grandfather's chambers, including his library and sitting room. Sometimes father tries to gently talk him out of this. Why subject the house to constant reconstruction? Grandfather always, the answer is always, this home is mine, and I will live here as benefits. Live here as benefit a man with ability. Whatever. Fuck this guy. I want to see what this says. Interesting. Beyond, I fucking died. Personality. Slut Brian. So true death means you don't come back. Willpower. Full of power. 3. So curious. And active. Interesting. You're only 6? I know. Look at all this shit that's happening to me. I'm only 6 years old. Jesus Christ. Also, that makes it even more fucked up. Like, by fucking him, he killed me. As a 6-year-old. Absolute lunatic. I don't... There needs to be a way for me to be able to kill this guy. I mean, I just have to be able to, right? Where's the... Here we go. Okay. Sometimes grandfather stays home. Damn, that was an early death. Yeah. Like fucking hell, you know? Sometimes Some days grandfather stays home. And on those days, you try your best to stay out of his sight. But there is no way you can avoid family breakfast. The food is there, but you cannot bring yourself to eat it. Mother's eyes are red and swollen. She's been crying all night again. Grandfather sits at the head of the table, where nobody used to sit before. I'm gonna kill him. Robert, it is high time your youngest son underwent the sacraments. Sir Brian, please, let them live free. of the lot for a while longer. They are but... Shut your mouth. Robert, that wife of yours is impertinent enough to interrupt me. If it ever happens again, she'll be eating her roll with the servants in the kitchen where she belongs. It is time to consider a real marriage, Robert. One to a woman of the proper station. Gloria drops her fork, but grandmother shoots her a scathing look. A tear rolls down Mother's cheek. Father does not look away from the plate, his hands clenched into fists. Baroness L. Lodar is one such woman. She is a comely widow and a fine match. She is suing? Hello? Suing for her inheritance right now and could use proper support and a husband. You can keep your low-born Lydia around if you like. Servant, mistress, I don't care. What the fuck? I will not do that, Father. Interesting. I thought I was gonna hate our father in this, but he sucks, but not as much as I thought he did. I am the head of this family, and the family standing took a severe blow after you married that commoner. It is unthinkable. How can you give up the memory of beautiful Amelia L. Bourne for this lowly woman, that bastard child of hers? But now you have a chance to set things right. Don't disappoint me. Father nods curtly, trying not to look in Mother's direction. Father, I wish to see Stefan. I find your conduct in the Baroness's presence satisfactory enough. If I find... Okay, then you may see him. She is coming for a visit tomorrow. Be prepared. Grandfather wipes his mouth with his napkin, throws it onto the plate, and leaves. Mother's lips move silently. Nobody says a word. Then Father stands up and orders you and the other children back to your rooms. He needs to speak to Mother in private. Oh boy, Father comes to your room before bedtime. He sits on the edge of the bed and adjusts a crease in the linen blanket. He distances himself from you. After Stefan's departure, so you're not used to such attention. In the candlelight, you can see his face in the dark. There is a sour expression on it. My son, Baroness Eleanor will be visiting us tomorrow. Please be polite and treat her with respect. Nathan will do as you do. I want this dinner to be as immaculate as possible. Don't let me down. Can't promise that. On the next day, Mother starts dressing you and Nathan for your upcoming dinner. You see red all around her eyes. She's been crying, and for a long time, it hurts just to look at her. Nathan starts whining quietly. You and Nathan are dressed in new doublets, your tousled hair brushed into shape. Gloria is told to stay in her room. Father appears wearing his best suit. Mother is in a humble brown dress, looking pale. Grandfather has an uncharacteristically contented look about him. I'm gonna kill that man. It's the last thing I do. You hear the sound of wheels and hooves against the cobbles in the yard. Then a pair of dainty heels come clacking. I can't fucking read. The antechamber is completely quiet and still. Theory and Grandfather's observant eye. The door opens. Oh, an ad is playing. I should drink water. This is hard, reading all this. My voice is getting a real fucking workout. This is, I don't know, it's nice. I'm enjoying this so far. It's like such an interesting game. Like, don't mind me just checking messages. Actually, I have to pee suddenly. Where's my be back soon? Okay. Uh, our one and only goal is to kill our grandfather. So, I shall do it if it's the last fucking thing I do. I will kill that fucker. Alrighty. Okay. Okay, here we go. I am cuddled up. I am cozy. Okay. You hear the sound of wheels and hooves against the cobbles in the yard. Then a pair of dainty heels come clacking. I can't fucking read. Antech chamber. What? What is that? It's completely quiet and still. Hearing grandfather's observant eye, the door opens. You see your guest, a beautiful dark-haired... Ooh, she is pretty. Woman in a dress of elegant deep blue. Father takes the hand of Lady L. Badar and kisses it, showering her in compliments. Grandfather's face is beaming in her presence. No one even bothers to introduce Mother. Oh, I feel so bad for her. Baroness, allow me to introduce you. Robert's son, slut. And Nathan Brant. Frankly, it's his eldest, Stefan, who deserves the most attention, but currently he is studying in Eternia with other young nobles like himself. It is my hope that his younger sons will also make me proud one day. You killed one of them, but okay. Grandfather eyes you with a probing look. That name has unbelievable mileage, right? Doesn't it? It's great. I'm having a good time every time it comes up. How you act in front of the Baroness. You accept her next to your mother, your father's rightful wife. Greet the Baroness politely. Walk away with mother. Maintain your composure. Demand that mother be introduced. That's what I want to do. I'm gonna walk away with mother. Fuck that beach. Yeah. Reputation will go down one, but I don't give a fuck. You turn your back on Baroness and walk to mother. You walk upstairs to her room, hand in hand. Behind your back, stunned silence reigns in the antechamber. Yes, I love chaos. Soon, the two of you are alone. A burden falls upon your mother's shoulders. She embraces you. Together, you wait until the dinner ends, and the Baroness leaves. You didn't betray me. Only you could feel how grateful I am right now. Yes. The morning after Father leaves for Eternia with Grandfather to visit Stefan, he returns from the capital in a quiet rage. You overhear your parents talking. Apparently Grandfather is already poisoned Stefan's mind against him, and he greeted Father with cold hostility. The name of Baroness Elnor was never mentioned in the house again. Good. Fuck her. The morning after, Father leaves for Eternia with Grandfather to visit Stefan. He returns from the capital in a quiet rage. You heard... Oh, I already read this. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm gonna kill this man. I'm gonna absolutely kill this man. Tarnished honor. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fucking kill that man. My perception went up. Fuck yeah, inquisitive. This event is a consequence of your previous actions. Poison his wine or some shit like that. That's my plan. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I am gonna kill him. Consequence of your previous actions. Conditions met perception. The ant farm. Your younger brother Nathan is growing. Mother spends more time with the rest of the family now. You help her and play with your brother, take care of him when she asks. You often go to Mother's room to sit at the foot of her bed after Nathan falls asleep. She reads you the sacred book and asks you about the things you learned that day. During these moments, you see the world through her eyes as well. One day, the door of your room opens and she brings in a large box covered with a piece of cloth. It is rare for you to see her so overjoyed. She sets the box on the floor and moves the cloth. Box underneath the cloth. The box under the cloth is made of glass and has a wooden base. Inside, you see a layer of earth shaped into carefully crafted passages, and these passages are full of harmful ants. Slut. This is my gift to you, an ant farm. It is a little world in a small box. We can watch them through the glass. Look. This is the queen ant. She is the reason all these little ants were born. You sit by the box together and you hold your breath as you watch the ant colony work. There turns out to be a method to the ants' chaotic movements. Every single one of them has a task to perform. Some of them have larger mandibles. They are the protectors of the colony. They can draw blood from your finger. Others work all around the colony, repairing the walls and clearing any debris from the passages. There are also workers who collect food you put in a special tray, leaves, bits of meat, maggots, and bring it to the rest of the colony. You take a worker ant and put it right next to the food. However, the insect has no interest in it. It starts circling around the tray aimlessly. Mother takes the tray and ants and puts it back where it belongs. Why did you do that, my son? The ants cannot do what they weren't born to do. Each of them was born for their own job. You shake your head slowly. If only the ants could do whatever they wanted to. This is your gift now, so they belong to you. Or maybe Mother's presence is the reason they won't obey you. Epiphany, perception. Willpower. We should go outside together and find some bugs to feed the ants. Ask Mother to leave you alone. I can also get an epiphany if I do that. But the family unity will go down, and perception will go up. Kinda wanna see what happens. You move away from Mother and pull the last box towards you. She looks even surprised, but she gives it to you. It'd be easier to learn about this answer on your own. Mother sighs and stands back up. Very well, I understand. You want to find your own answers. You've grown up so quickly, Lisa. The door creaks quietly and it closes, and you're left alone to your own devices. You spend a long time watching the ants work, and then you decide to go outside and find them, some bugs to feed on. Once your haul is in the tray, you note which bugs they drag away, which they leave untouched. Unity went down. Day after day, you keep the tray full of food, provide the insects with plenty of water, and remove dead ants from the farm. Your tiny subjects still refuse to change their particular ways. It's just as Mother said. The ant farm is exactly like the world we live in. These ants will never know what you are. Know that you are there. Ooh, learn the ways of the world. If an event has happened, then it begins. You experience an insight when your mother tells you about the ways of the world and the wants of its inhabitants. Feasting eating. Girl, the family is in shambles anyway. Fuck the unity. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Honestly, you're not wrong. But the thing is, do you think I can bring the unity up if I kill the grandfather? I guess we'll find out, because I am going to try to kill that fucker, if it lets me. I hope it gives me the opportunity. Because it certainly... The story certainly shapes it so that you fucking hate that guy. And he did kill me once, so it's only fair, honestly. Year 1125. Father now checks on your studies often and nitpicks you for sitting or eating or speaking in an incorrect fashion. Once he becomes so annoyed, he says that he wishes Stefan had been the one to stay home instead of you. Jesus. He never expected to hear these words from your father. Grandfather trips to the capital took longer than expected. It feels lighter around the house without his presence. You allow yourself a little change of scenery. Instead of your room, you now busy yourself with reading and calculations in the sitting room across from the open door to the yard. Gloria has joined you today. She has already helped you progress through several complex passages in the book. Right now, she seems preoccupied with a strange tube. Aren't you hurt by the way Grandfather treats you? You ask. Gloria shrugs. Grandfather always says they should get rid of me. I'm used to it by now. He hurts you a lot worse because you're closer to him. Yeah, well, he did fucking kill me, so... I just have to stay out of his way, that's it. She shows you the strange tube she's been holding all day. Look, it's a kaleidoscope. I got it as a gift. Want to see inside? So hold up this spot. Let me see this. Okay, Epiphany. I don't know if I'm gonna get this because I don't have a good enough relationship with my father. But we'll see. Beyond Epiphany. You did kick him in the shins. I did. Didn't kill him though. Give me. Also, I was 6, I guess. Can you imagine a 6-year-old poisoning their grandfather? I mean, the man deserves it, but we'll see if I get. We'll see if I get the opportunity to kill him. Excited by the idea, you close the book and peer into the tiny hole. On one end of the tube, your eye sees a multitude of intricate patterns. Each turn of the tube reveals a new web of interwoven colors. They mesmerize you. The kaleidoscope turns... Ooh, sound effects. The kaleidoscope turns the fire burning in the fireplace into a cavalry made of flames. You're riding at the front of the fiery horseman, ready to face the enemy. Grandfather's face emerges from the intersecting lines. You swing the kaleidoscope like a sword, cutting it in half. Now you look at the blue sky through the window. The patterns are unending, secretive, and calming and peaceful, just like father's smile before grandfather's invasion. Deep blue gives way to scattering of gold radiant gentle like mother's arms. This fleeting beauty too soon gives way to hypnotic new pattern. Again and again, you see your family in these interconnecting figures as they come together and break apart. And in the middle of the golden glow, you see glorious green eyes gazing at you observantly. Your sister left you long ago. The books are abandoned and time slips away unchecked, but you are still busy peering into the kaleidoscope. Order emerges from chaos before your eyes again and again. You cannot perceive it, no matter how you try. You are caught in an inner conflict. There is so much that can be done with this kaleidoscope. Should you take it apart, or ask Gloria how it works, or keep enjoying the pattern it shows you? You still have lessons to do today. Perception. I don't want my willpower to go down. Consequences. Look into the kaleidoscope. Willpower. Turn to your studies. Choose to finish your studies first and share the discoveries with Gloria later. Take kaleidoscope apart. You start taking the toy apart to learn the secrets of the never-ending patterns. I want higher perception, because this is conditions met. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to pick. What would I do, IRL? Honestly, I would take the kaleidoscope part, and I was curious about it. But I don't want my willpower to go down. Willpower. Determination and willpower. I want my willpower to go up. You can peering into the ever-changing pattern of class offers you. You become truly interesting. You point the shining pillar gleaming in the sky. In your mind's eye, one battle follows another, filling your ears with clanging steel and the name of forces. You are leading the Imperial Army now. Everybody's so proud of you. Grandfather says you are better than Stefan and... Ew, I don't want approval of my grandfather. I want that bitch to die. My father's stern voice cuts your danger short. Let's check the time. Let's see if you can know. Uh-oh. Prepared for anything, though. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, concrete. How'd you get your hands on this toy, slut? Why aren't you studying? Give it to me. You'll have to double your lessons tomorrow. No? Grandfather's visits are no longer a cause for fear and panic attacks. He has become something you're used to, something nagging, yet not ordinary. He did still fucking kill me, but you know, like a splinter or a stain on your trousers. The tension still remains, however. Sir Gregor's disdain for everyone in the house is so palpable it almost stings for real. Your lessons with the tutor are done for today. You're walking down the stairs when you spot Gloria peeping into the sitting room through a slight open door. You sneak up on your sister, tap her leg on the shoulder. She's startled. Oh, it's you, slut. Look, Sir Gregor is eating something. Grandfather sits on the sofa, flipping through a book with one hand and reaching for a glass bowl with another now and then. Inside the bowl, you see a candied fruit. A sweet confectionery forbidden to the common estate. Like a sweet thing. Like all sweet things. Oh, interesting. Grandfather's face shows no pleasure as he keeps consuming the fine treats. The clock strikes 3. Grandfather rises from his seat, puts away the bowl on the shelf, and leaves for the yard. He always takes a walk in the city after this time. Gloria nudges you with her elbow. Oh, I'm gonna be stealing that shit, of course. When you look at her. The first emotion you feel is fear, the next comes curiosity. And it is stronger. Stefan uses to boast the candied fruit tastes incredible, and now you can have a perfect opportunity to try it. You try a candied fruit first. Sugar starts to melt as soon as you put it on your tongue. It's so sweet. Never eaten anything as good as this. Take the whole bowl off the shelf and give it to your sister. She takes a fruit and brings it to her mouth carefully, like a rare treasure. There's a thumping on the stairs. Oh god. What's it become? Oh god. I need to be able to kill this man. I need to be able to murder this man. Just let me commit a murder, please. There's a thumping on the stairs, footsteps accompanied by a knocking a walking stick. No idea why, but grandfather's back. You quickly hide behind the sofa and pull Gloria after you, but she's frozen in place with the bowl in her hands. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. The door opens, grandfather's menacing figure moves Gloria's hand, seizes her arm. Yep. You squalled, ungrateful, newborn child. How dare you? And it feeds you. I hate this man so much. You and your troubled mother were sitting in a ditch or for my mindless son. Blah blah blah. The sweet and pleasant thing in your life are for the noble estate, not for the likes of you. Blah blah blah. Gloria on the cheek, she fell on the floor right next to where you were hidden. Her finger glistened with the warm melted sugar that brought you here. Grandfather advances again, his walking stick ready, but then he sees you hiding behind your chair. Please don't hurt him, Sir Brennett. It was all my fault. He tried to stop me. You can see I'm gonna kill him. It's only the beginning of her punishment. Gloria was caught red-handed, unlike you. It's still avoid punishment. What is it then? Looks. Did you try to sugar too? Or were you staying stop piece of that one? Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna fucking rock this man's shit. Mock grandfather along with your sister? Oh, along with my sister. You start mocking grandfather, convinced that Gloria will join you. Oh, she's not gonna join me, but I don't mind. Gemma tried to shield Gloria. Then you start boasting right in his face. Yes, you did eat the sugar treat, and it was very much the opposite of sweet. Good thing Gloria did not have time to eat hers, or it would have been disappointing for her too. Gloria catches on in a moment. Yeah, sugar treats are for fat, noble kids, but they're gross to us. We're just commoners. You continued her train of thought. Why, we simply got curious after Stefan started boasting about it. He told us these treats are so good, we could eat them forever. But no, your elder brother lied. They are simply unbearable. But then again, why else would you expect from grandfather's darling Stefan? I am so pleased. Yep. Grandfather's face red with rage. He strikes you both with his walking stick, blow for blow. You dare mock me? I will not let this stand. Know your place, you foul bones. Blah, blah, blah. Keeps hitting you until he goes tired. Then he leaves you where you are, muttering in impotent rage. Soon enough, Mother comes in, finding two of you on the floor, too afraid to move. She shakes her head in disappointment. You're badly hurt and covered in bruises. Fucking worth it. Yet she still forces you to kneel and recite the perception on the lots and how important it is to follow them. Blah, blah, blah. Blair's face is bruised and swollen, but she gives you a weak smile. Hell yeah, girly. We're in this together. You got him so riled up, two commoners made an honorable nobleman feel helpless. Makes all the pain worth it. Isn't that right, brother? Yeah! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Fuck yeah. My official, me and my sister, man, besties. Your entire body hurts from heavy blows, but deep inside, you're ecstatic. You stood up to your grandfather today. It is a victory you will remember for the rest of your life. Hell yeah. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Determination. I am resolute. Fuck yeah. Father swore this event is a consequence of your previous actions. Conditions met. Ooh, interesting, interesting. When Father is not working long hours, you often see him spending long stretches of time in the backyard, practicing his fencing. You are allowed to watch, but that is it. You are forbidden from touching the sword, let alone actually learning how to fight with it. It is a new day today, and Father has been busy in his studies since early morning. Mother took Gloria and Nathan to the shops. Your studies are done for today. The house is empty. You spot Father's sword hanging by the yard door. He must have left it there by accident after a training session. You live at first, then grab the sword resolve and run outside. At last, you have a chance to see it up close. It is a small sword used for dueling. Heavy and devoid of any ornamentation, you recall that it was made specifically for him. The weapon is difficult to handle. Its heft makes the palm of your hand shake. As you get used to it, you try your best to imitate Father's feints. Your technique leaves much to be desired, but at least it's something. You imagine yourself fighting for the family's honor as the thin blade slices through the air. But you're swung too far back. The blade nicks your shoulder and cuts through your shirt, staining the fabric. Stay. I'm gonna drink water. Gotta lubricate my voice. Number Crimson, the sword falls onto the ground with a dull clang. Try to apply pressure to the wound to make it stop bleeding, but all you do is make the blood flow faster. Slut, what are you doing here? The familiar voice hurts you more than the cut of the sword. Filler walks up to you briskly. His rugged arms rip off a length of cloth and bat at your shoulder. He squats by your side and pulls you into an awkward embrace. My son, why did you have to take the sword? You know you're not supposed to hold it. This is no toy. It is a weapon that can take lives. I know how you feel. I used to yearn for my father's dueling sword back when I was a lad. One day, you might have a chance to earn the right to carry a weapon, but first you must have patience and study and become noble. When that day comes, I will be proud to teach you myself. You rarely spend time without someone else around. There is paternal love in his voice, so much that even the cut of the sword barely hurts him. You would be glad to be convinced by what he says. But how can you forget your dream? How can you abandon it just to earn Father's approval? Is it right for him to ask so much of you? Willpower will go up. My willpower will go down. No, I'm not gonna never touch a sword again. Yeah, obviously I'm obviously gonna learn how to sword fight, duh. No duh. Minus 10 willpower is shit, but muster all your courage and beg your father to teach you how to hold the sword. Yeah. I want the sword. Give me sword. Father's inquisitive look presses you for an answer. It takes you a long time to muster enough courage to speak. You beg him to teach you how to fight, at least the very basics. It will certainly come in handy in your future. It will be your first step towards becoming a nobleman. Now it takes Father a long time to respond. He's about to speak, and you expect a refusal, but he says nothing. He draws a sharp breath again, but remains quiet. Then finally, he offers you the sword. Yes, yes, yes. But remember this, slut. You are not a warrior. Not yet. You will study this like you study your lessons. Yes! He teaches you the first lesson right away. You learn to dodge attacks. There are several times when the tip of the blade cuts the air dangerously close to your nose. It is scary and difficult, but you manage it. Yes. Yes. That day forth, Father teaches you the foundations of sword fighting in great secret. You use your passion for tree climbing to explain the cuts you receive during training. Soon you learn how to hold your own in duel, but will you ever need this art in real life? We are going to be killing our grandfather, so yes. Fencing, dare to take up fencing. Yes. Yes. The fencing lesson. Event has happened. Determination trained with Father. You dare to study fencing like your father, even though you have no right to it by birth. Ooh, destiny. So this is interesting. This I'm looking forward to. I hope this is me killing my grandfather. Attempt to seize a noble lot. Yeah. Interesting. So I got these right after the other. I wonder if these can come up at any other times? I am interested in learning more about this game. Also, I'm not even at chapter 2 yet. Y'all, I'm still a child. So when we cutting up grandpa... That's what I'm saying, though. I've now learned fencing, so I think hopefully this will give me the opportunity. That's what I'm thinking this might be. You challenge the sacred order and attempt to seize a noble lot. And because I'm like, is this me attempting to murder my grandfather? I hope so. That's what I'm hoping. Father and mother have been focused on Nathan and you since early morning. Instead of breakfast, you are told to say your prayers, wash your hands and face, and get dressed in plain white shirts. Today is the day of your sacrament. Oh. Nobleman's sacrament. Oh, so maybe I'm about to challenge it right now. I'm going to commit crime. Crime time. Father and mother have been focused on Nathan and you since early morning. Yeah, today's your sacrament. Okay. I also want to test something. Output. If I is that doing anything? Does it sound any different? I don't know. I'll just leave that in the middle. Is it this one? Is it instant gain? I'm trying to mess with the audio levels. I don't know if this is actually doing jack shit. It doesn't seem like it is. Down. That did. What about now? Does this change the audio levels? It is going down, and now it's going up, and hopefully it goes a little bit higher. Okay. I think this is this? Okay. Huh? How do I sound? Hopefully I sound okay. I wanted to make myself a little bit louder. Too loud now? Oh, fuck. Too loud? Goddamn. Okay. I'll bring myself back down a little. Is that better? Too crunchy? Is it crunchy now? I wish there was a way for me to hear this shit properly. Hold on. It's good now? Yeah, okay, good. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Back to this. Father and mother have been forced, blah, blah, blah. Right, my sacrament. Hehehe. Mother, I want to go play the yard. Oh, my brother Nathan. No playing today. You and Slut are big boys now. God damn. It's time for you both to have your first sacrament. No one can live without a lot. I don't want a lot. Be quiet and listen. You were born commoners, so you must accept a lowborn lot before the twins. When you grow up, you will get the chance to earn a noble lot. I'm gonna fuck around and find out. Father and mother take you to your carriage. Nathan is hungry. He starts whining. Grandfather is the last to get in the carriage. His eyes are on you and your brother, looking for every fault. Soon the carriage is moving along the streets of Ensignite slowly and solemnly. One more turn, and you see the colossal white building marked by two massive pillars. The first time in your life, you enter the Church of the Twin Gods. You enter the gates and walk under the splendorous dome of the church. The church hall is divided into two halves. They are drastically different from one another. The floor on one side is rough and jagged and covered in dried brown spots, because blood, while the floor on the other is made of smooth marble. The commoners kneel on the jagged floor, and the well-dressed nobles and their families sit on the pews. Yeah. Father and grandfather leave you to sit on the noble's pews. Mother walks the rough stone of the commoner's side and gets down on her knees. You see her wince in pain. The lowborn estate shall suffer in the house of the faith. The church acolytes surround you and lead you to the altar, where you and other children would take your sacrament this day. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna defy the gods. Before you stand a tall priest, dressed in black with a sword in one hand and a hefty whip in the other. Kinky. Nathan's whining grows louder. He dislikes this place. He is scared. You remain quiet, but your stomach roils in uneasy anticipation. The first child to take the sacrament is a jaunty little boy from a family of nobles. The priest extends the sword before him, and he recites the word of his lot. From this day forth, he will fight and rule and pursue the arts. His mind now forever free from throes of suffering, for he now belongs to the noble lot. The boy proudly touches the flat of the blade with his lips. Nathan is next to receive the sacrament. He suddenly snaps out of his fearful trance and tries to break free, but the acolyte pulls him towards the altar and throws him onto the jagged floor, the lowborn side. The sharp edges bite into Nathan's knees as he lands, spraying drops of blood around him. I don't wanna, slut. Why do they want to whip me? What did I do? You try to break free and run to Nathan's side. You want to give him courage and protect him, but the acolyte's grip on you is firm. You feel utterly helpless. Your little brother has to face the world all by himself. The priest starts reciting the words of the lot as he swings the lash over Nathan's shoulders. From this day forth, Nathan, thou shalt endure and work and suffer. Thou shalt be arduent in thy labor and humble in obedience to thy rulers. And now cometh thy forward true suffering, which thou must accept with gratitude. I'm gonna kill this man also. The lash cracks. It strikes his right shoulder. It strikes his left shoulder. The blows are so powerful that Nathan falls to the floor. Priest tells him to rise. He has received his lot. Nathan gets on his feet and drags himself towards Mother, his knees torn and bloodied, his spirit broken. It is your turn. Kill the church. That's gonna be the goal. It is your turn. Your feet will not move. You can barely muster enough strength to walk to the altar. You get down on your knees and feel the sharp stones below. So sharp, your clothing cannot protect you. Your skin begins to burn. The acolyte forces your head down, and you feel the lash begin to drum above you, ready to strike. I'm gonna do something. The priest's words are for you now. This is thy sacrament, thou shalt work, blah blah, sacrifice. Dost thou accept thy lot? Accept it. Determination, perception. Raise your head. Catch the lash. Kiss the sword. Yes. Yes. I want to do something insane. I just want to get all the things. Catch the lash is interesting. Perception, willpower, determination. I'm gonna do it anyway. The whip slices through the air, about to strike, but your eyes are transfixed by the blade the priest holds in the other hand. You jump up and away, the lash missing you. You grab the blade with your hands. It cuts them without mercy. The priest wrenches it away from your bloodied fingers. You took him straight. You took him straight in the eye. You look him straight in the eye. I am slut of House Brante. The priest freezes in shock. You seize the moment to pull the sword closer and kiss the smooth, cold blade. You hear cries of outrage among the churchgoers. Yes! Mother prostrates herself on the jagged floor, wrecked with fear. Father remains still, baffled by what you have just done, but grandfather looks at you intensely, as though truly seeing you for the first time. There's a semblance of respect in his gaze. I don't care, I'm still gonna kill you. You are forced back to the commoner's place at the altar. The acolyte seizes you by the arm and legs and keeps you face bent closely to the bloody, jagged stone on the floor. Lashes strike you right shoulder, then your left shoulder. You are told to rise. You are confident. Mother takes your hand and leads you out of the church. Once you're outside, She scolds you for being insubordinate and brings shame to the family. Nathan holds your hand as you walk, his tearful face mixed with confusion and awe as he looks into your eyes. Well, fuck that guy. I don't care about him. But you do not feel as though you have made a mistake. You did what was right for you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring my perception back up and my willpower back up, but that's okay. I want good determination. You've taken your first sacrament and received the commoner's lot. Or have I? Embrace a different lot during your sacrament. Yes. Yes, nobleman's sacrament. Just happened. Power, yeah, just the sword. I will defy you! Leave your childhood years behind you. Finally, year 2 only took many hours. Well, 2, but you know. The mark left on you by the sacrament takes a long, long time to heal. Mother says it is a reminder of your lot, suffering and sufferance, pain and patience. Gloria shows you the mark of the lash on her shoulder one day. It will never disappear. You're a commoner now. This is the lot you were born into. But Father keeps telling you to study hard, and you may yet earn a different lot, become a noble of the mantle. You recall the past with warm sadness, when Stefan still lived with you, or when he wrote to you for a time shortly after he left. Now he thinks it beneath him to write to the commoners of his family. Mother didn't lock herself in the bedroom as often back then. This changed shortly before Nathan was born, but most importantly, you missed the time before the terrifying figure of your grandfather was constantly looming over you. You learn the true power of the lot only after the head of the family's arrival. In grandfather's eyes, no commoner deserved to be treated with kindness. Is this just him, or is this the way of the entire world? The very thought makes you queasy. You're older now, and, once more, you're an elder brother now. You've learned how to care about someone else, how to teach and protect. Soon, you're a small boy no longer. As the days pass, play gradually gives way to laborious study. Now your choices will decide your place in the bizarre and ruthless world of adulthood. Your childhood years are over. End of childhood. They got other things, yes. Destiny. Destiny. Yep. Determination, resolute, perception, inquisitive, willpower, ready for action. I need to bring my willpower up. Death died once. Yep. Continue. Adolescence, here we are. I am now 8 years old.
I was growing up fast. The school, the streets, and the whole wide world awaited me beyond the gate of my parents' house.
Hello? Oh, okay. You lived in this world for 8 years now. As you grow older, life grows more complex. The world of your childhood was limited to your house and family, but now the realm is expanding. This also includes your neighborhood, the nearby houses, the streets of the ancient city of Antizite. The question now looms over you, growing more pressed with each passing year. What will your place be in this vast outside world? Few people in the Blessed Arcan Empire trouble themselves with this question. It's not within a man or woman's power to choose. Their destiny is predetermined by their birth and those who bore them. The way childhood is 8 years here. Yeah, that's a good point. You're a teenager at 9? The fuck? That seems a little early. Your particular birth has gained you a choice. Your father is a man of nobility, a worthy example in matters of duty and honor. Your mother's a commoner of lowly estate, humility and patience made flesh. And your sky is ablaze day and night with the light of the shining pillar, beacon of the clergy. Your back bears the mark of the lash. Will you accept the drudgery and suffering that is the lot of the lowborn of your entire life, or will you follow in the footsteps of your father, and your father's father, and fight for the right to serve the empire as a noble on the mallet? Perhaps you will follow the twin god's word. and to offer spiritual guidance to others. The answer lies out there in the vast, terrifying world. It awaits you beyond the walls of your home. Let's find out. Interesting. I want to get all the things again. Gloria's secret. You discover secret society. You discover. Ooh. Stefan's disgrace. You find out about your elder brother's forbidden love. Oh. Interesting. You joined the blood tie of the Baron family. Your younger brother Nathan Brante received spiritual admonition from you. Oh, wait, what's... Okay, yes, matters of the heart, personal life. Oh, these are other things that can happen. So these are all the things that can happen, and I've had all of them. Can't click on anything else. So, personality. Slut, right? Naturally. House. Moderate means disagreement. Yeah. Tarnished. Stir. Relations. I have no relations yet. I guess that recently... Map of the Empire. Ooh. What? What are all these places? Whoa. Oh. Interesting. The province. Oh, interesting. So I'm... Right. Privileged province schools. Doctrine, rites, and traditions. Interesting. Peace. Power. Old nobility power. Commodores in power. Reign of terror. Currently balanced power murder who rules the province. I mean, can you show Stefan's disgrace again? Yeah. 1 sec. I mean, where the fuck was that? His family? No, it was... Where was it? Stefan's disgrace. You find out about your elder brother's forbidden love. So, the thing that I'm wondering is that forbidden love gay? I don't know if that's forbidden in this world. Or is it his nobility is down? I hope he's gay. Yeah, or is it that he's it's of the lowborn or something, you know? We'll see. I guess we'll find out. This is interesting. So we can start affecting this. Peace times and this is in revolt. Yeah, interesting. Eternia. I don't want to read all those. Okay, interesting. Fascinating. This is the personal life of the hero that can happen in this chapter. As the heart, experience your first romantic feelings. Meet a girl. Well, that's terrible. I can't be gay? The fuck? Revelation of the Silver Tree. You experience a revelation. This tree experience relations. Sophia saved. You saved the local girl named Sophia from Mr. Death. Oh, let's find out. Mobility. I mean, we have no mobility. Insight. Ingenuity. Dang. Willpower. Yeah. Alright. Let's get into this. Chapter 2. Adolescence. I am realizing that's what I am though. I want to keep going, but also this is kind of a perfect place to stop. And we can do chapter 2 next stream, which I'm thinking will be Thursday. So, sound good to y'all? Sounds good to me. I'm thinking that's what I might do here. Let's find somebody to raid. Somebody to. If I can remember. Let's see who we can find. Is there anyone? Who shall I raid? Ooh, I have a perfect person to raid. They're an adorable poltergeist cat. They're great. Oh, also, yeah, so I'm gonna stream. I think I'm gonna continue streaming this on Thursday, and then you'll see me Friday over on TransX PTTRPG. So you're not gonna miss me. I am online way more now. Let's see if I raid. How do I fuck do I do this? Slash raid? I forget how to do this every goddamn time. Lovely. Thanks for hanging out, guys. That was fun. And hopefully we can kill our grandfather. on Thursday. Right? Murder of the grandfather? Sound good to y'all? Sounds good to me. Thanks for hanging out. Bye. See y'all Thursday, where we will continue this. Bye bye.